Hi, my name is Randy Rabbit, and yes, I'm a lop. Duh, get over it. This is my friend Jeffrey. He's here because he heard I was telling a ribbit story. Poor Jeffrey, we still love you anyway. What I'm actually reading is a hair-raising tale. I felt great walking to school. Last night, instead of watching TV, I did all of my homework and went to bed early. I couldn't wait to show our teacher, Mr. Hoppy, how much I learned. I bounded into the class and slid into my desk. Then in just 2 seconds, all my feelings evaporated. Robert Rabbit slid into the desk next to me. He was in one of his super bossy moods. Robert slammed his paw on the desk and announced, "Listen, I get to answer the questions today. Everybody has to let me go first." Now I would never get a chance to answer a question. If Robert was going to jump up and down yelling, "Me, me, 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 me," I'd never be able to show Mr. Hoppy how well I had studied. All of a sudden, my wonderful day in class didn't look very bright. Just before recess, Mr. Hoppy finally asked us about our homework. Who was the first rabbit in space? Was it Rabbit Redford, Bunny Bono, or Mata Hari? I knew the answer. I'd read all about it last night. I raised my hand and stared at Mr. Hoppy. My eyes were begging. Please, please choose me. Please pick me, please. But Robert jumped up on his chair, waving both of his hands frantically over his head. "Oh, me, 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 me," he squealed. Mr. Hoppy called on Robert, and I was mad. So was Robert's other friend, Rodney. We were so tired of Robert hogging all the attention. I felt cheated, just like when somebody cuts in front of you way up in front of the line. And you know what? Robert didn't even know the answer. He just stood there grinning and made a silly guess. Then the bell rang for recess, and my chance was gone. At recess, instead of just feeling angry, Rodney and I took Robert aside and told him that we were sick and tired of his bossy ways. We said that if he kept bossing, he wasn't going to have any friends. Nobody would play with him. Robert's mouth dropped open. "Me? I'm bossy?" "Yes, you are," I said. "Are you sure? Tell the truth." "No, not you. You. Go first, Rodney. You tell me first." "Yes, you are," said Rodney. "Me? Are you perfectly positively sure? Now, Randy, do you really think so, too?" "Quiet, Rodney. You've had your turn." "Yes, I'm sure," I said. "You're bossy. Right now, You're being bossy. Robert looked shocked. Really? I am? Can you believe it? Robert didn't even realize he was being obnoxious. After recess, Mr. Hoppy asked us another homework question. I knew that one too. I raised my hand. Robert started to jump up. He froze and glanced nervously at me out of the corner of his eye. Robert's right hand was trying so hard to fly up over his head, and he had to hold it down with his left hand. His whole body squirmed and twitched because he was so used to being the center of attention. He looked as if he might explode from the bottled up me that was trying to come out. But this time Robert slowly slid down in his seat. Mr. Hoppy called on me. Yep. I answered correctly. Robert leaned over and whispered, "Wow, I didn't know that." Then he smiled at me. I felt good. I got to answer a question. And I think I helped a friend. Are you ready for a song? Let me get a drink just a minute. Oh. Sorry. It's called Bossy. Here we go. When you're bossy and you tell me what to do. When you're bossy, it's no fun to play with you. When you're bossy, I'll be sorry, so will you. There are better things to do than being bossy. When you're bossy, always gotta have your way. When you're bossy, always gotta have your say. When you're bossy, well, you're gonna have to pay. There'll be no one to play with if you're bossy. Gee, I guess I'm all alone. Guess my friends all went home. It looks like I was wrong. Guess I'm hard to get along with when I'm bossy. No, you're not bossy. Yeah, my bossing is all done. You're not bossy. Now we're having lots of fun. You're not bossy, and it's best for everyone. Taking turns is a lot more fun than being bossy. Taking turns is a lot more fun than being bossy. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, like before, I'm going to read another story to you, and you're going to write a finish to it. When you finish it, you take a picture of it and you send it to me on Schoology through the message system. Here's the story for you. My friends and I decided to play a game about talking animals. I'll be the lion, I said. Since the lion is the king of animals, everyone must obey me. But Alicia, you were the king last time, said one of my friends. I think it would be fair to give someone else a chance. Oh, no, I roared, which is what lions do. I have to be the king. No one else can talk unless I say so. Well, it's no fun playing with such a bossy person, said one of my friends. I agree, said another. See you later, Alicia. I'm going home. At that point, everyone left too. Now, write down what you think happened next. Have fun being creative.